everyone, and welcome back to the channel. February may be the shortest month of the year, but I still managed to get my hands on some pretty sweet rides. Before I get started, please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm. And let me know in the comments below which of the following vehicles is your favorite. Okay, let's kick it off with something a little more conservative. I don't usually talk about kind of normal cars on the channel, but I want to get started with this 2021 Volvo V60 Cross Country. This vehicle came into the dealership with just 3,000 miles, and we sold it in about 10 days, which was a great turnaround for us. I want to talk about this vehicle because it's a wagon, and wagons are becoming less common to see, and definitely to see for me in inventory and to see out on the road in general. And as an enthusiast, I love a wagon. I love the practicality. I love the fact that it still drives like a car. I love the way that the new Volvos drive in the city, on the highway. They have lots of safety features. That's kind of what Volvo is known for. On the highway, the adaptive cruise control and the Pro Pilot Assist. Really nice vehicle. Very nice features to have in a vehicle. And this 2021 V60 Cross Country was no exception. And I thought it was a really nice spec too, black with the black accented wheels, and this had black leather interior. So, you know, pretty basic build. But again, just you don't see a lot of these, so I thought I would mention it. Okay, number 2 on the list. This one is a little more flashy. This is a 2018 Maserati Levante. This is Maserati's SUV, and this one, a 2018, was $102,000 when new, and we sold it with 5,500 miles for $59,000. So the second owner got a big win, as far as I'm concerned, in getting pretty much a vehicle that's almost half off from its price new, and the thing only had 5,500 miles. I will say this. As someone who probably will never, I can almost 99.9% say that I will never buy a Maserati. If I had to, this would be the one to have, because a 2018 is about 4 years old, and it only had 5,000 miles, and it was very well maintained. There was no cosmetic issues. It wasn't beat up, and you basically get it for half off. So despite the kind of impending doom of what will go wrong and how much will it cost, which comes with the Maserati ownership experience, this one is a really great deal in my mind. It looks different than every other SUV. It sounds different than every other SUV. It is an exotic SUV, an exotic product in a world of crossovers that are all the same, that all look the same and all sound the same, and they're uninspiring to drive. This thing is different, and you're going to get attention, and it's going to be a little more fun to drive than a standard vehicle. Now, when you get in the thing, you can see buttons from Jeeps and Chrysler products, and so that part is like, ooh, I don't know. But if you were paying $102,000 for a Maserati that had a push-button start plastic piece from a Jeep Cherokee, you might be a little disappointed. But if you're paying $59,000 for a used Maserati with only 5,000 miles that has a plastic push-button start from a Jeep Cherokee, you probably are willing to compromise there, right? So I think if you were going to buy a Maserati, this would be a really great choice, because owner 1 paid all the depreciation, and owner 2 gets the benefit of a, you know, well-maintained, cosmetically, mechanically vehicle with only 5,000 miles that is almost half as much as it was new. So thought I would include that one because you don't get to drive a Maserati every day. And to be honest, I thought it was pretty cool. Again, I'll never buy one, but I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, number 3 on my list is a 2020 Porsche Cayenne. Just really quickly want to talk about this one because of the most expensive option that was ticked. This is just a base Cayenne, but there were a ton of options. I want to talk about my favorite option on this Cayenne, the Cohiba Club Leather interior, which was about a $6,000 option. And despite this vehicle being 2 years old and having 28,000 miles, this Club Leather interior is one of those things when you open the door, you kind of look and feel and touch the leather, and it has this nice smell to it. it holds up really, really well. So I just want to mention that quickly for my best of February. And finally, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but finally, best of February, best of the year so far, easily. My fourth and final vehicle for best of February is the 2021 Porsche Cayman GT4. Please go watch my previous video on the channel where I do a full review and I talk about its driving characteristics and things like that. But this car was so special. It was such a cool experience for me. I got to go purchase it from the previous owner about an hour away from the dealership, which gave me an hour drive to experience the car. And we sold it in 3 days. So that was the biggest win for that one. Car like this, a GT car from Porsche, they're so special and they drive so well. And it's something that I want to own so badly in the future. And just a great car. Racing yellow works so well on this vehicle. Everyone knows I love green, but yellow in particular on this vehicle, on the Cayman, on the GT4, I think it works really, really well. I never thought I would consider owning a yellow car, but when you see it, you're like, ooh, yeah, this really, really works. It had the sport bucket seats. It's like a $6,000 option just for the seats. Racing yellow, interior accents. Just an amazing vehicle. But again, I don't want to talk about it too much because I have the full review video and you can go watch that now on the channel. So that's all I have for February. Thank you for watching. As always, I will see you in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below which of these 4 vehicles is your favorite, and we'll see you in March.